My microphone was still muted. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the stream here. Certainly hope you guys are doing great today, because I'm doing pretty good myself. Welcome back to a nice Friday afternoon, Factorio Friday, as we like to call it here. I'm already in the game, so let's go ahead and hop on in, because I was ready to play this game. I've been wanting to play all day, but I was actually at work a little bit earlier today. Fortunately, had some issues yesterday that I had to go in and fix today, but thankfully got them fixed, so no big deal there. Now, if you guys remember from last week, I know I kind of didn't, but we were actually going to do a couple things this week. I've did a little bit of work off stream. You haven't missed anything important. I had accidentally deleted the line that brings steel over to the Black Beaker factory here, so actually is creating this heavy ammo or piercing rounds. I actually left the steel off there, which, you know, happens. Let me see over here, though, because I noticed that we're hardly getting any ammo down here. And I think it's just because these guys are stealing so much of it. If you look over here, we're completely backed up with steel plates over here. The problem is we just are not getting enough up here to really supply that. So I'm wondering if we actually, number one, need to move our ammo belt down here. Our ammo builders down here. So there's one and two. That one's a gear one, so that I'm not too concerned about. So let's go ahead and get these placed first of all down here. There was really a assembly machine 1 still going. That's amazing. Didn't know I had those still in the working area here, but that's, you know, happens. So I think we do something like this, and then out, and then we bring that out here. And really, do I really need all that now? I really don't, because all of that's going to do is... this way. All that was just bringing ammo down to here, and we really don't need it down here anymore. So let's go ahead and break all this up. Then we can use this to reconnect this line here. We will need to actually fix this up a little bit, because we do have a turret there. Let's go up, and then needs to go that way. And then we'll bring this one straight across to there. Put the splitter there. And put that there, and we'll turn that one. There we go. Just gonna rotate all these around now. And there we go. That should work now. Now we're just gonna get this guy making ammo again. Looks like that's gonna be... I think just one will be just fine, especially how fast it's making it. I'm not too concerned about it. And we got plenty of plates coming down here, so I'm not really that concerned with it, so... But that should be okay. Because I noticed when I was putting up some new turrets up, well, I've noticed a couple things when I was putting the new turrets up, and I will show you guys that here right now, if I can actually find a way to get back through here. Believe me, this is just a big maze right now. It looks amazing, but it is a little hard to get around sometimes. Let's run along here. So I noticed, if you guys remember from last time, we actually had built this extension onto our kind of gas mining, or our main base here over by the gas plant. And this was actually to help us so that we could actually get more gas in here. The problem is that I forgot to put turrets up. So not that we were being attacked or anything, but we do need to get some turrets out here to make sure that this place stays safe. And I was kind of, when I was working on that, I kind of noticed something. We really didn't leave enough room here to actually put kind of like how we've been doing with the grabber on the side here. So we're gonna have to get a little creative on how we do that, which I don't see why it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but we'll have to figure it out. Okay, we'll start running power to all these places too, so that work there. And then we'll put one of these guys there. And I'll go ahead and put some ammo in here. Just in case, because I know we're getting attacked. Not often, but enough to where ammo down here probably would not be the worst thing in the world. You can see here we actually get weapon shooting back. Now, something I didn't notice, we need to do something called cracking. And I don't know if I don't even know if that's actually like a mod or what. But apparently there is a way, because I noticed when we were doing last time, we were actually using the heavy oil. We can actually make robot parts out of that. But the problem is we have all this light oil that we have nothing, or we can't really do much with right now. So I don't know if there's a way, because apparently there's a way you actually can turn that into petroleum oil, which we could, or petroleum fuel, which we could use a lot. We can use a lot of. So that's why I'm wondering if there is something that we need to get first. Number one, we do need to get this nuclear fuel reprocessing. That would help us quite a bit. But we don't quite have that yet. Personal laser defense, that would be kind of cool. Because, I mean, there's not really much else that we need. Rocket control unit, military 4. Personal robots. Coal liquefaction. I've heard that's actually a pretty neat one, too. Effective transmissions. Mining productivity. Nope. I really don't see it on here. Unless it's something that is more of a mod than anything else. That could be wrong. We might already have it too, so we might just need to plop down a we need, or you know what? Let's actually do something else. We might just need to plop down more chemical refining plants to see if we can actually do it. We'll see here in a second. However, let's see what else we can get for right now. I mean, the stacked, you know, actually, that's actually a really nice one to have. Let's do that one before we actually build our next oil refining base. That's actually a nice one to have. Let's do something like this. I have an idea of what we can do to hopefully get the ammo to working the way it should. Which I think, because I think if we do this, and well, I actually need to turn it. We need to do one back. Let's be like this, turn, and that way. So then we can actually place the grabber there, and that should allow us to grab ammo, even though that this belt is a little bit too close. Actually, we only have one more, so we should be able to get, we should have everything we need. And if we do this, and then, one less, turn it in there, and then we can put this right there. We'll need some of these guys, which I don't think that'll be enough. I might be able to patch something together with this. Maybe not. Let's see here. Look at that. It's one away. Come on, people. I'm going to grab some more. I think it's steel plates I'm out of. So let's go grab some of those. Where's I storing steel plates? Hit Alt so you guys can see what's going on here. Actually, I found this review kind of thing actually be kind of useful to actually, if you're looking for something like this. I'm thinking our steel plates are actually over here. But still, either way, this actually is really useful to have, just that you can kind of see where everything's at and things like that. So we still have a ton of steel plates coming through here. It looks like we're also getting a lot of ammo as well. So good on both fronts. I think that's also, or that's going to be good for us. Let's also, while we're over here, let's look at a chemical plant. We got this one over here we can use. Let's do this. So light oil cracking to petroleum. If we just need water and light oil, we can turn that back into petroleum gas. That would be amazing. So we might actually go ahead and do that, because we could use that pretty easily. I mean, we've got plenty of it here. We also can use the petroleum. So let's, while we have that, and we can, it's an easier way to kind of get petroleum kind of quickly. Let's go ahead and do that. Need more copper. That's actually a bit of a surprise, but all right. I should just dump all this copper off as well, so we don't have to keep carrying it around on us. There we go. Same with the iron here. Let's just go dump it in here. There we go. Let's go grab some more copper plates, which I have. I thought I had a box of them somewhere. Ah, here they are. Alright, so chemical plants. Let's get 3 of them going. I think maybe 3 will work. We'll see. I haven't really played. Once again, we're kind of in uncharted territory now. It looks like we're doing okay. Still on solid fuel. That's one of the reasons I want to keep this up, and going as much as I can. Because the solid fuel is what we use to fuel. Well, we really don't fuel our. We don't have to do that anymore. Really, what we need to do is start using that solid fuel to. Well, we don't need that. What are we doing with solid fuels, anyways? That's a good question. I'm gonna figure that out. Because, yeah, I've kind of noticed. Number one, we need to get our kind of robot game going a little bit better, which I think that shouldn't be too hard to do. But it's like I just gotta really kind of think about that. We really don't need it's like we really don't need solid fuel for much anymore. I mean, we can replace everything we're using for coal with solid fuels. I mean, we do need coal still. Like down here, we use it for plastics making. But in all honesty, I have no idea why we need more solid fuel. We can use more petroleum to make like sulfur and stuff like that. But yeah, I think we're just cutting it off here. Because all of our refining is all done electrically now. I guess we could power our trains with it and our vehicles with it, but as of right now, we're doing okay with coal, because we do nothing else with coal. So, it's one of those things. We also can use some more cliff explosives. We can get a couple of those going, that'd be nice. What do I need to build those? I need a grenade, which I need coal for. See, coal is still useful for something. We make explosives out of it. There we go. Probably need about 3 of them. Essentially, my plan is I'm going to blow all these cliffs out, and then I can run water and stuff like that behind here, and then we can just. I'm thinking about just running some underground pipes. I might be able to do it straight across and then do 1 over to the petroleum. That might work. We'll see. There's that cleared out. We really only needed 1, but I think if we clear all this out, we can have a lot more room up here. All right, so light oil needs to go into here. To these pipes there. I think if we can just do this straight across, there we are. Light oil is now flowing into the chemical plants. Let's go ahead and blow this next cliff up. Perfect. And then where can we get water from? We can get water from behind here. Last explosive. Nailed it. So we can bring water from here. I just don't know where we can thread it through, which is kind of the issue right this second. Can we? How far does this go? If I want to bring a water pipe to the... Okay, can't do it from the... Oh, I just messed that up. There we go. But if I want to bring it to maybe there... Oh, I almost got hit by the train. Alright, well... That would have been game over. That would have been terrible. Alright, so we can bring water from here. So I think I can do that. Let's do this. Let's bring it underground again. Pop it out there. I don't think I can do this. Yeah, I don't... Well, I'm out of pipe, so I don't know if I can do this quite yet. I don't know if I can place pipes right next to each other. I don't think I can. I think that was kind of the issue we were having out, so I don't think we can do that. So let's do this like this, and then we're going to do another underground pipe. I also want to find the other ground. I'm missing... It's like I've accidentally hit one pipe somewhere, and yeah, it's just... Yeah, I don't know where it's at. So I need 3 more of those. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need a bunch more of these because it used them all. So one from there to... Oh, let's actually just move them over to here. There to there, there to there, and there to there. And there we go. So now that we got the water going, let's go ahead and pipe this straight across here. Bunch of those, and I think we can just need 1 underground pipe, and then we can actually... Thank you, Sevens. That's thank you, Seven Sins, I should say. Yeah, it's been a little, it's complicated. It looks amazing. This all looks amazing because it's actually kind of planned out, but yeah, the rest of it's a little more hectic. But this, you can kind of tell when I started getting kind of decent with the game. You can kind of tell this is all the older stuff that I kind of just threw down, and this is the newer stuff that's all nice and neat and organized and all that. And let's see, I need power. It's like, what was I doing? Power. Power would be useful. So there we go. Now we're not bringing water over here. Oh, you have got to be kidding me here. We're going to space these out a little bit more. Alright, well, we can do that. But I just realized that, yeah, since the pipes that actually bring the light oil, or the light oil in, where we're actually right next to the water pipes, that won't work. So we'll have to space them out just a little bit. I mean, I could use underground pipes. I mean, I do use quite a bit of underground. I guess I could have. I just ripped them up, and yeah, you know, it's fine. It's fine. This will work. We're all good. Essentially, I can just let's do that because I mean, everything's still. Since I haven't placed anything down, it's a little easier. Place these back down. Get them back using the light oil, and then there and there. Underground pipe there to there, and there to there. Oh, need 1 more for over here. There we go. And there we go. Good as oil. Good as gold. I would say there's it's black gold. I'm like there's a gold reference in oil, and I cannot remember what it was. It's black gold. There we go. So now we got more petroleum coming at least. So at least we can start burning this. We probably need more. Let's do 2 more of those guys. Just because I want to try to keep up with these, because we do need the heavy oil. We really don't need the light oil right now. It's just a thing. We just don't. But the problem is, if we don't burn this stuff, it backs everything up. Liquid gold is Velveeta. Black gold's crude oil. There is a big difference in those. It's like how I remember that Velveeta. They say I think that's the commercial, isn't it? It's liquid gold Velveeta. I don't remember. At least off the top of my head, at least. That's well, it's something I usually don't get asked. It's like, what is the commercial, or what's the slogan for Velveeta? It's like a good trivia question, though. Go out like this and across. Oh, a little bit. About 2 more of those guys. Actually, I need probably 2 more, and then a bunch of these. Liquid gold, at least in the U.S. where I live, there is the commercial for Velveeta. It's a cheese brand, and that if you melt it, they use it for their macaroni and cheese. Like if you get them in boxes, That's what, that's what they call it. It's liquid gold Velveeta. That's where I'm getting that from. It's Velvida. I think it's how it's spelled. I could be wrong about that. It's just some sort. It's just a cheese brand that pretty popular around here, I would say. It's maybe not. It's like you get it. It's a block of cheese. It's like this big, maybe about that tall. Why? I don't know. But it's, there's a lot of people like use it for like dips and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. Oh, that's what it's like. We were actually getting power over here. I forgot about that. So there's power there. So now we have ammo going through here. So there is that all taken care of. So we actually got, all right, that should all be taken care of now. So let's actually start working on what we're going to work on today. So we can work on either I think we need to start working towards the oil field that we were going to make. So the oil field that we were looking at was actually down here. It was a 1700% yield, which will, what we got 8 here, possible oil wells. I see 12 available here. So the first thing we really need to do is grab some steel, because we need to start building some rails. And I want to grab the tank as well. Let me see what the tank has in it. And we are out of flamethrower ammo, and we're actually low on everything here. So let's restock the tank really quick while we're here. So we'll throw all the ammo in there, and we're still short. Yeah, we've been running a little low on everything. So let's see, where are we building the flamethrower ammo at? That's where we're building the shells. That's where the explosives were. So up here maybe? Somewhere. We might have accidentally ripped it out, which wouldn't have been great, but, there's reasons. How are these? These are crude oil and steel, which we really don't have a lot of available crude oil, but I could plonk one down like right here. Let's see if I just build one of those. I can place one down here, and we'll have to get steel going down. Well, I might just hand feed it steel, because running a line down through here may not be the best idea. So really, I could almost, I guess I could put one here. I don't think there's a steel line anywhere around here, and that's kind of the problem. And the only ones I have are kind of really up close to the base. We put it there. I know hand feeding is not the best idea in the world, but oh, hold on, that's where the other pipe went. Because that's not what it. Do it to there, and there we go. That's exactly where that went. Huh. Well, there we go. We solved another mystery today. That's awesome. So let's do that. Let's go grab some more pipage. That really doesn't matter because it doesn't really need crude oil there. So, but I think we can handle that. So we want to do that. It is completely out of crude oil. But I think where could we get steel from is kind of the issue. Second issue though, we are out of plates coming down through here, so let's stop that for now. But let's go take a look here and see where we can bring steel from. I think we're making our steel here, which we really don't have a lot of. Which we really need to. Well, we've kind of upgraded it, but the problem is for some reason we don't get a lot of plates through here. We need to get. See, I'm wondering if we should build another row of refineries, because this thing gets split so much that we're not putting a lot of plates through. And I'm wondering if we should actually just essentially split this. Not really. If you look here, our ore refining is, or our iron ore mines are starting to dwindle a little bit. Sort of. I bet you the train's about to return anyways, so it's not like it's a huge deal. But I'm wondering, it's taken. It seems like it's taken a little bit for that train to come through. I'm wondering, well, number one, if we're not really, we're not really making as much iron ore as we should be able to. So that's a bit of an issue. So let's bring the train back. Let's see, this one. I'm gonna have it come back a little early, and then I can you have it. I'll ride it back. I'll have it unload first, then I can ride it back to see what's going on from the iron ore field. So it's got plenty of iron ore available, and it looks like it was getting close to being full, but it just wasn't quite getting there. Still, see how our nuclear processing is going. Yeah, we still have plenty of fuel rods. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that right this second. Yeah, how many? Alright, so we've been using this pretty much the entire stream, last stream, and then all of this stream. We've only made 38 fuel rods. So we've only used 38 fuel rods in this entire process. Yeah, oh, hold on. Why is this? Oh, we don't have any red ones. What? Well, hold on. What the what? Alright, hold on. Time out. We're out of gears. We're out of gears because we're out of iron. It's alright. Once again, we're having issues with basic supply. This is not good. That should at least help a little bit. All the refineries should be going now. So we might need to actually make a third line, just like that we did just on the other side there, just to help keep that going. I'm gonna wait here just a moment because actually I might just go ahead and take off. They're gonna still be emptying those chests for a while, so I'm not too concerned about that. I also want to go up, come up here and make sure the walls are still good. Nothing's broken up here, anything like that. So slide on into the station here. We had actually a little bit of damage. That a little concerning, but nothing that a quick repair job won't fix. There we go. Looks like everything else is going good. This is what I was a little bit concerned about, having some mines that were run dry. We can fix that real quick. Looks like everything else is up and going pretty well, though. And to be honest with you, we really... What would happen if we actually rotated this one and dumped it on that belt? And we actually took this one and rotated or placed it on that belt. So essentially, each line is feeding its own car, essentially. We might, see, we got plenty of mines on each one. Not really that concerned about it, but that might help keep the iron flowing a little bit better. So if you look here, we have 8, or hold on, we have 9 on this one, 8 on this one, and 8 up here. So it's still all pretty even, and eventually all this would flow down here anyways. So even though this first car here would get all 3 of them, this car would get these 2, this car would only get 1, but, you know. Seems like everything's going okay up here. Needs some repairs though. So let's have this train go back to manual mode just for now, because I didn't realize how much damage was up here. And it might leave before I would have gotten all these repairs done. I don't want that to happen quite yet. I know there's a way you can set that to where if there's a passenger in the vicinity of the train, that you can say don't go yet. It looks like it's almost done now, so let me on the train here. I have to enter delay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, say it wasn't quite full, but it's getting close enough to where it could do that. Right, there we go. So there is that going. Hopefully that will help fill that up a little bit better. I still think we really might need to either start making more or try to say. I think it's more of it's not processed, or it's like it's processing it all and it's starting to slow down when the train hasn't been here in a little while. So it might just take it a little bit. Really, what we also need to do is maybe split it back here. Well, problem is splitting it's what's kind of causing the issue. But we got, anyway, so we're starting to get beakers again. I start seeing some of the red ones flowing up here again. I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe we need to have a refinery or a couple refineries just dedicated to putting or making plates for up here. I don't know yet. We'll think about that. Speaking of which, do I have my steel on me? I don't. I think we noticed that we were having some issues with our iron supplies, so we went and did that first. Alright, so let's see what... number one, I need to get this going again. Do I have a box? I do have a box. I need 2 boxes. An in and an out. I'll need one of these. Cover that. And this guy can make steel, or make the flamethrower things. I think they're called canisters, I think they are. So this is the other oil field. Let's see if we can get him up here just to, we can get a little bit of oil, or a little bit of oil flowing in the pipes here. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised they don't use petroleum to actually make the flaming thing. You would think. I mean, it's kind of how I guess napalm's made. They usually use petroleum to do that. So I don't know. Maybe that's just a thought. And that's one of the problems. It produces one of them, and that's a bit of an issue. All right. Well, let's throw that in there. So we can also start building some rails while we're waiting. There we go. So I do know that we're going to start taking out some enemies while we start working our way towards that that oil field, because there is quite a few of them down there waiting on us. And unfortunately, the flamethrower I'm pretty sure is the best tactic. Oh, there's a repair ticket there. Is the best tactic to use against them. Just burn them all. Helps quite a bit. Alright, let's just keep on going down. So we'll do low density structure. What does that actually get us? Gets us a lot of the another utility, or the utility pack. We still need to do the purple one. Did we already get the purple one done? We might have. Yeah, we did. Alright, well. Yeah, this is a little bit harder one. It's electrical furnace, the productivity module on 30 rails. That's going to be a bit of a hard one to do, but we'll figure it out. Also, I don't know how I'm going to deliver that to the research areas yet, because I think we're going to have to do like another rail, like another conveyor belt, and do that. I mean, I guess I could do something like a drone delivery system. That could work, but yeah, I think it'll be okay from there. We really don't. Well, we're starting to get into some of the purple ones that we really could use. So alright, you know what? We need to do oil first. I'm going to say it right now. We need to do this oil thing figured out first. you know, I'm getting distracted by all these big projects I want to do. But first thing, we need to get this oil figured out. So in doing that, we do need a couple more of these flamethrower things, the canisters. Also use some ammo for ourselves just in case. You know, I actually brought this here so I can do that, so I don't have to keep babysitting it. Let's grab one more canister here. There we go. Now let's make sure our tank has everything else. Where are the canisters at? I don't see them. Unless I'm just blind, which don't put that past me because I could very well be. Did I accidentally put them back in there? I may have. Oh, there they are. You see, told you, might have been a little blind. There we go. Let me go ahead and run these beakers up north because they can really use those right now. And maybe with a little bit of a backlog, they can save up a few of them. So let's grab a couple of these. And a couple of these. There we go. Topping everything else off with some green beakers. This thing, though, let's go ahead and double that. So it's not going to need fuel rods for a very long time. Still having issues with those red beakers. We might have to rethink those research stations a little bit as well. And maybe even redo a whole facility of stuff for the research center. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But let's get the tank out. I think we're ready with it. We actually do have some ammo building up here, so let's go snag some from over here, just so we have some extras. Pretty simple way to get ammo. I always have ammo laying around, which is maybe not the best idea in the world, but you know, it never hurts in situations like this to have extra ammo. Make sure this is completely full. And we have 100 shells. I think that should be enough. 25. The more I'm worried about is the flamethrower ammo. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see. Getting out of here might be a bit of an issue as well. So I really don't have a gate down here, so I want to use the one for the railroad. There we go. Right on out here. Alright, so, rails. Pretty much we're going to be moving in this direction almost entirely on the way down there, so let's kind of work our way down there. I know this is not the typical track laying vehicle, but, you know, sometimes you got to do it that way. So it's building all the rods it needs. Then I might have to go up north too today and clear out. There's probably a camp or two around here that is having issues with my oil fields. So probably need to go take those out today too. Take the tank up there, go for a nice little drive, and not worry about things for a bit and take them out. Oh, hold on. Is there a camp just popped up there? Oh, that's an issue. Alright, well, looks like we're getting into a fight earlier than I thought we would be. And this camp just spawned here. Alright, well, moving in with the tank. Do. Roasting bugs. Alright, well, taking a little bit of hit from the these spitters usually go down pretty quick, so that's a good thing. Alright, spawner down there. Take the towers out though. Those are the towers are the bigger issue. everything's down now. We can start destroying all these guys. There we go. Camp taken care of. While we're here, oh, don't want to place rail. Let's actually do some repairs. Because that was a bit of a fight. There we go. We used 6 canisters of flamethrower material. That's not ideal. Turn this puppy around. Keep on land track. This is going to be a little bit of a longer route, but that's okay. It'll be fun trying to get this up that cliff. But we are running out. We're out of rails now, so let's drive over here and grab, or let's go back to base and grab some more. At least it's a straight shot, essentially. That's kind of a nice thing. We also need some more cliff explosives. We can probably, that's probably how we're going to get up that cliff. We're just going to blow the cliff down. Seems pretty simple to me. And yes, I did purposely run into that cliff, if you were curious. I didn't want to hit the wall or anything, or the gate, so cliff can't do damage, so figured I just hit that. Alright. Alright, where is the steel at? It's over here. There we go, that should be plenty for right now. I can make how many rails with that? I can't make any. Because I'm out of actually rock. It's actually a little more surprising that I'm out of rock than I am out of steel. But I got plenty of it. It's not like I'm hurting for stone. I'd say I can build 500 now. Alright, well that's nice. So I don't want to build all 500 of them. So I'm looking like there's a button you can actually hit that says alright, nope, that's not what I want to do. Well, let's do all just individually, unfortunately. But I really don't want 500 of them. Built 80 rails. That should give me 160. So each build 2 of them. There we go. Back out here. It's like I thought about it, it's like I can have my drones do this, but no, it has to be in range for them to do this. I'm also thinking about putting a drone place up at the iron fields just to do repairs, which I think might actually be kind of beneficial. It'll be kind of interesting to try. Oh, knocked a rock over. That's not ideal. There we go. What concerns me, though, there is 2 massive camps. Oh, there's one smaller camp, one larger camp there. That kind of concerns me. And there is camps surrounding this entire oil field. So we're going to have to be I say a little careful. We're going to be pretty careful as we take them out. We are out of rails again. I actually think we got more, as we hit the rocks, we actually got more stone, so we can build more rails. That's pretty funny. Alright, I think this is about where we want to bring it in. Alright, so, explosive time. There we go, and we do a straight shot. Like this. There we go. See, perfectly taken care of. Do quite a few more. Where is it? Okay, the oil field's here. So if we blast this cliff out. Perfect. Because I still want to use the cliff as defense. That's a really good, like an easy, cheap defense you can use. I want to bring this pretty much up to about, you know, can I get away with that? Maybe. But I do want to bring a few more in, actually. That should work. I'll let him build out. So there is our line done, actually. So let's start clearing out. Let's go south first, and we'll start clearing out these camps. This one doesn't seem too bad. Go some turrets. Cook these last few up. There we go. There's one taking out. The next one I'm a little concerned about because that one looks a lot bigger. Oh, there's still acid on it. That's the problem. There we go. Alright, this one I'm a little concerned about. Alright, let's just take it nice and slow. This is a lot bigger camp, so. There we go. Well, we've got a couple spawners down. That's what I'm also hoping to get. We are out of flamethrower material. Awesome. Not ideal. Come on, boys. Let's see if we can follow me around here. These are a little bit bigger ones. A little harder to take down, but plenty of machine gun ammo. Just drive them around like this. And drive through some of them, you know. Not too difficult at all. Yes, you can drive through some of the buildings. That helped quite a bit. So there can't be that many more left. There actually is quite a few. There's actually a tower left. We need to take that down. And there we go. Camp taken down. Let's get this repaired up. Might need to go back and refill this thing with ammo and stuff like that. We can put 134 in there. We might have enough to take down this next camp, but let's go ahead and save the game first. And keep on rolling. Holy cow, you see how many turrets are up here? Alright. Start to drive through the turrets here. Destroy 10 spawners by impact. Alright. Pretty good. Didn't know that was an achievement, but we got it. There we go. That one's actually pretty easy. Stop the tank here. Let's get out. Throw some repairs on this thing. And let's grab a couple more real quick. I know this. People thought this was just a nice casual engineering series. Nope. We're actually out in our kind of thrown together tank that's got what, flamethrowers, machine guns, and a big turret on it, or a big like cannon on it. It's amazing. Alright, there's one more camp right here that looks even bigger than those I'm a little concerned about, so we'll take that one out as fast as we can. Then we'll swing south to make sure there's no other ones around there. Hopefully not, because we're starting to run low on ammunition of all sorts. So let's roll down this way. See how big this camp really is. It is absolutely massive. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Put it in gear, start going. Kind of do it like the same one like we did last time. Do. I missed that turret. I didn't want to do that. Ugh, there we go. Alright, so all the turrets are down. All the spawners are down now. I think all the spawners are down. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well the tank almost died. Well, I mean, it's probably the closest to death we've ever gotten it, but yeah, we didn't use too much ammo. We fought through that pretty well. The sun's coming up on our glorious victory over the, I don't know what these are. I call them aliens, but we did crash here, so we think we are the alien, but let's not get into semantics here. There's another camp there, which I don't think will really bother us. I mean, it will eventually, but I don't think that's what we have to worry about right this second. Let's head up this way, make sure that there's no other ones around. Holy cow. Alright, there's another big one. Alright, well, we're going to take that out eventually. I don't think we have really the ammo or the... Oh, crap, they're coming after me now. Alright, well... Let's clean them up. I'd save this. Let's at least get the guys attacking us. We can at least clear those guys out. And as long as they don't come after us, I think we'll be okay. Now, there's actually another camp below that, too. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a struggle to get all this going here. Low-density structures are now done. Go ahead and get the utility one going here. We'll grab some water. We can start building some oil rigs. We can only build 9 right now. Let's actually look back around here. I think what we need to do, what are we running low on is my question. Steel plates, alright, or iron plates. Alright, let's get those going here. Let's run back to base. We'll repair, rearm, stuff like that, and then we will go back out. I'll just start building some more of the big ammo too, because we are out of it almost. Well, we're about 60. That's pretty much out. Once we get that done, though, we'll have to clear those last couple of camps, and then we can start really working on our next fuel depot here. Oh, I hit the train. All right, well, man, I need to make a better entrance. Is what I need. Oh, my little drone came over and repaired my tank. Well, isn't that nice of them? Oh, and they're also repairing... Hold on. Timeout. Are they actually going to do what I think they're going to do? Maybe not. I really thought they were going to replace the... Yeah, they were saying... I really thought they were going to replace the power line for a second. I'm like, that would have been amazing. But they didn't. That's okay, though. That's fixed, though. So now our oil well's back building. Alright, so first off, ammo. We'll need a bunch of that to help take on these guys. let's see here. Ammo was being built over here. We'll also look at getting some fuel canisters back in here. So I'm going to grab a bunch of this. It's like, what was like, why is that going in? It's the wrong one. He's going he. You know what's going to go in there? Let's do that. And we can build another out one. Didn't realize how much explosives we actually had made. Apparently it's a lot. Those oil wells going again. Almost got them all built. There we go. So while we're waiting on that, let's also get the materials we'll need to actually build our oil refinery down there. So we're gonna need a lot of iron for the piping itself. We're gonna need our oil wells, which we have 9 being built right now, so that's no big deal. Let's see here. There we go. We have 50, almost 50. We'll probably have 50 by the time we leave. This guy, fuel. I've got some solid fuel on me. I'll just throw in there for now. I probably will fuel this with solid fuel just because we have so much of it. I'll have to figure out a way to get it over here, but I think that wouldn't be too big of an issue. As a matter of fact, we could split it there and run this. It's going to be a little... Oh, that'll work. And then I can put another one there. Oh, a little too far there. There we go. Now, let's run back up here and grab some iron from our stash. Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. I'll use some more steel while we're here. Heavy on the steel today. Gonna notice that. But let's run over here. And let's go grab the ammo that we have right now. Let's see here. Run up this way. Also, let's also, while we wait, kind of for more ammo, because I mean, the flaming canister is what we actually needed more of anything else. But also, we could get our solid fuel going over here. Let's go ahead and get that going. I know this is taking up our iron plates, but you know, sometimes that'll do that. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to do with that. Alright, where can we bring this in? We'll have to go underground at least one more time to get around this belt. And I think we do that up here. Right there. And then, so pop out there, so it'll be run down this way. Oh, can't run it there. To run it along here. So this one will feed this train here. There we go. So now they both have fuel now. But we need to get more of it down this way. Is there an easier way I can bring this? Because here's the issue. I need to have a bunch of... I'll have a bunch of pipes here for crude oil. Which I guess we really won't have to do too much. I mean, we can kind of bring this out here. And then go underground as much as we can here. So the next one's done, we'll get the personal battery pack Mark II. We also should do more with the modular armor. I haven't done much with it, and I think that might be kind of fun to do. So yeah, we might do a little bit of that later on. Right now I'm really kind of focused on getting this oil field up and going. go. So there's all that powered. So we all should be good now. Let's get this restocked. We're also going to need more ammo as well. So let's just steal it from here, essentially. There we go. I mean, that's all the backup ammo that for that line. So I think we'll be okay with 91. I'm not 100% sure. Let's save the game first so that if something does happen, we can be okay there. Let's build 3 more pump jacks. And we can actually get some pipes going too. Because I know we're going to need a bunch of those. So let's get like maybe 80 or so going. That should work. Also, we should also take a look here because we need pumps. We're going to need a bunch of pumps. So let's go grab the engine parts while we're here, while I'm thinking about it. Because if we don't, we're going to get down there and realize we don't have pumps and have a bit of an issue. Let's run down this way. Let's also grab some walls, because with walls we can actually start surrounding the base. Wow, they are attacking pretty hard down there. Not a big fan of that. Speaking of which, alright, engines. Oh, we have a lot of engines now. That's awesome. Is there a reason we have so many engines? Oh, because we're waiting on circuits now. Not ideal. We have 11 engines. So that should we should be able to make 9 pumps there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're out of pipes again, so we'll need more pipes, which I will build along with this. There we go. So we're still having issues with these circuits, huh? I wonder why. I thought we were doing okay with these 4 here. I guess we can always add more. Well, that's probably why right there, is that we're having issues with copper. And so why are we having issues with copper? Just we're not producing enough? What's going on? Honestly, we might just not be producing enough copper. We might need to boost our refineries up a little bit more. Because this isn't, so that's not the line that goes down to these guys. But you can tell they are running low on copper again. Stuff those in there. Get the wiring going again. So we might need to just create it might be beneficial for us to actually create a line just to refine copper for these guys. I don't know if that would be beneficial, but from what I can see, it might work. These guys are out of steel. Put some more steel. Or hold on, they might actually be out of petroleum. Never mind. Let's actually go run down here and grab this guy. There's 31. So I think we should be okay on ammo. I'm not too concerned with ammo right this second. Alrighty, so re-equip this guy. That should be plenty to take these guys on, but we'll see. Also have plenty of stuff we need to make some more. Alright, so let's get our stuff going for the base here. And the drone came over and repaired. That's nice of him. Alright, let's sneak our way back out of here. We're going to have to build another gate. I'm just going to put that out there now. We are rolling down through here now. Alright, for right now, I think we'll leave the camps alone. I know this seems a little risky, but I want to see if for some reason, if this triggers them, fair. But As long as we don't trigger them right this second, we might be okay. We get these rocks out of the way here. So one of them's covering up my oil. So let's get those guys out of here. Get the pump jacks going there. Have to run electricity. Got to remember that. There's got to be one more here. So there's going to be quite a few more. Did I miscount? May have miscounted. I think I have them all covered. Because I don't see any more around here. So I might have miscounted. Which, that's okay. I mean, I've got plenty of materials. I'm not too concerned about materials right this moment. So, let's start getting pipes connected up. I know this is kind of the lazy way to do this. Let's hop out. Let's start working on our pipes here. So let's run this guy up to there and across like this. That'll kind of be our main pipe there. And that's like the drunken pipe we've got there. Oh, well. Oh, we got our next research done. We'll work on rocket fuel. Why not? We're going to need some more pipes. I can already tell this is going to be a bigger project than anticipated. Run that down to there, that across to there. There. Let's get this guy like that. Main pipe up like that. This can go across like that. So there is our oil field connected. We're going to need some storage tanks, of course. 1, 2, 3. We'll make 4, 5, 6. We'll make 8 of them. That should be enough. Because, I mean, you gotta remember, we only have three cars on this train, I think. So in that case, we really can't do, like, it won't hold, it'll hold, I think, 3 tanks of these worth, and we're having, 8 of them down here. That should work. So let's get our station down here, because if we can get our station down here, come on. Go. We can actually go up here. This guy's still in manual mode. I'm going to add a station. I don't know what this one's called. It's going to be called Oilfield 2. I know, creative name. There we go. And I'm going to send this guy to that's main base west, and then Oilfield 2. I'll send him down here. Full cargo, empty cargo. That should work. And there we go. Turn this guy back to manual mode. Now we can figure out where we need to put our pumps at. And that should go like that. And there. There, there, and there. And then there, there, and there. There we go. That should work. Now we need to get the pipes out here. Quite a few more. I'm actually making an underground one, and I'll show you why here in just a moment. I'm actually going to rip all these pipes up. Drag them across this way. There we go. So now we have a little bit of walking room. If we want to drive vehicles through here, we can. A little bit easier that way, at least. So that should take care of all the actual kind of infrastructure we need. All right, let's go ahead and throw up our walls over here. Do. we actually might actually have enough walls to actually completely surround this place for once. Because usually we're kind of desperate for walls, but now I think we actually might be at a point where don't have to worry about walls anymore. There we go. We'll have to put turrets up here as well and do all that obligatory stuff. Which means I'm going to have to put some sort of hopper or something like that on there just so that we can actually bring ammo down here. So I'm going to kind of bump this out just a little bit. Just so that I have enough room to put a hopper wagon on there. And I hope I have enough room at the station that I can, number one, put a gate up here. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Then I can actually, number one, bring ammo over to the train, which really we could try to even use the belt that's there already, which would help. There we go. And there we go. It's completely surrounded. There we go. I like it. We are safe and secure. Now we can get, we have a, oh, that's actually I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Safe and secure in our little base here now. No defenses though, so that is a bit of an issue. But hey, we can work on that here in a moment. First off, I do want to get the power going first. So let's get our long electrical poles going here. Where did it's a bigger question. Where did I park my tank at? Did I park it up here? Hold on, I'm having some issues seeing in the dark here, which is kind of ironic. Oh, there it is. Yoink. There we go. Alright, so, power. We actually probably should do these in here first, just so that we kind of get a feel for what we need here. So we got those, and those covered. I'll cover that one. I'll cover that one. Trying to bring a main power line up through here. I'll cover those. I can get one to cover that one and that one. Actually, can I put it? No, I have to. Don't think I can reach it that far. Nope, not quite. Why can't I do that? That's a little bit smarter on my part. Let's do this. And we need to cover power, what, 2 more? It's not bad. There's that. 1 and 2. There we go. So there is, at least inside of here, all the power. Well, the power for now connected. I know I'm going to need more power when I actually start doing turrets down here. So that'll be a thing. Now we can leave out of our gate here. And slowly start placing some power lines down through here. I know I usually do this while I'm sitting on the train. It makes it a little bit easier, a little bit smoother that way, but since we have the tank, why not use the tank? I can guarantee you your local city or whatever is not going to use a tank to inspect or put up power lines, and I will, so you know, why not? Right there. Right there. Go through the old camp here. Power there. Just keep on trucking up this way. So I know how many of these power lines I was going to need, because while they, once they go for forever and a day, but excuse me, we do have a lot of distance to cover here. I don't know why my throat's getting all. I don't know why my throat's getting all clogged up like that. I know it's getting a little bit colder here. It's I think it was 42 or 43 degrees outside today, so not ideal. Let's be real here. But still not bad. Sun was out, felt warm, so always a good thing to have. Come on, where's the next one? There it is. Oop, missed that one a little bit. There we go. And how about this next one? How can we? We can only do it. Perfect. Got enough power lines. That is amazing. All right, let's take. That was not good. All right, well, I had the perfect amount of power lines. Let's build one more, and do we have like a reversing camera for this tank? We can not do that again. Oh man, that was bad. That was slightly embarrassing, rather bad though. Now I gotta take the lonesome drive back to the oil field and see how they're doing. Make sure it has plenty of power and everything. We also might need to we actually might need to add either another heat converter or another boiler to make sure we have plenty of power. But we'll double check with one of the power lines down here. Yeah, we're still making plenty of power, so I'm not too concerned anymore with that. All right, let's see how this is going. Let's make sure this thing has power. Yeah, it's got crude oil, so we have gold, or we have gold. We have crude oil. Everything's going at max capacity and everything. Great. Slowly, well, it's slowly filling these up, and then they'll dump them out into these guys. I'm wondering, maybe if we put a second pipe, will it go faster? You know, it might. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out of here faster, at least. You know what? Let's do something. Let's do this. Let's cut those off. Let's bring these across like that. Let's do two like that across, and then I'm going to do one around the outside here. It's kind of like this, just to help facilitate oil flowing to the pumps, or from the pump jacks to the train pumps. That should help a little bit. I mean, they'll still go into here when oh, we got something destroyed. Oh boy, that's not good. We're going to have to get up there ASAP. What we need to do. Let's let this train fill up, and then I'm going to set this guy so he can get automatic now. Oop, I missed the gate. I'm going to take the tank up to the north and see what's going on. While this might be a bit of a drive, I think it should be worth it. We might have a camp to go take out up there too, so that's why I'm going to bring the tank up there. But having at least a turret destroyed means that something has gone wrong, and that they're bringing a lot of bugs to take out that camp up there. See, let's run up there. Shouldn't be too bad of a drive. There's another camp we took out. Probably when we were just driving. That might have been one that was bothering the other oil field. I could be wrong about that. And there's another one. There's quite a few still remains around here, but maybe not as bad as it was. Alright, let's see what the damage is up here. Because the train wasn't there. That's the good part. Come on, tank. Let's see what we got. I'm at least expecting some busted down walls and at least one turret gone. Oh, yeah. Holy cow. Alright, well, it looks like they actually might have just destroyed the turret. But it was from behind the wall. How they did that, I mean, they have enough spitters. I guess you could do that. Let's also double check the rest of the wall here. So it looks like we have maybe a camp out to the west here and a camp to the north. That is, doesn't like us being here, so... Let's go take care of them real quick while we're here. And we have the tank here, of course. Then we'll worry about the new oil pump area, or the new oil field area. Let's see what we got up here. Yep, that would be an issue. There we go. Let's go ahead and burn all these guys while they're here. That's great. We get some speed going here. Oh boy. Alright, well, they don't like us being here, which is fair. Burn all the trees down. Ooh, that's a big guy, too. That might be why they're doing so much damage to us, is that they had some of the big guys pop out, which, not ideal, I'll be honest with you. But, base taken down. It's only minor damage. Tanks want to keep going. There we go. Still playing ammo and everything, so... Oh, there's actually another camp up there, but I think... Right this second, I want to... take that one. I want to check out to the west here, make sure that... I think that one's actually a little bit big. Or the one out west might be bigger than that one was. And that's a bit of a concern, but, you know, that's fair. There it is. Now, these are actually really close. And that was... It's a bit concerning, but, there we go. Let's get some speed. Take out the turrets first. Another big guy there, which is not ideal, but actually some big spitters looks like, which is, it's not ideal, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I heard they got, there are some big guys that you can eventually see. I just didn't think we'd see them. I guess we're getting towards the end of the game. I guess that's not like it's it's like I didn't expect him to see this early, but I mean, yeah, this is actually, we're getting towards the end of the game. I mean, there is less research we can do. There's, you know, we're starting to see parts for the rocket that we're going to build eventually to get off the planet. So, I mean, yeah, there is, it's getting towards that point of the game. All right, there's another camp down here. Let's take out this one as well. Then we'll go up and take the other one out up north, and that should leave our iron field alone for a little bit now. We had to do this with our oil fields a couple episodes, or a couple streams back. We had to go through and kill a bunch of camps. So hopefully this will take care of this problem. Oh, this is a tiny camp. Yeah, that one's pretty simple. Oh, left one guy alive. And now I didn't. There we go. Cleaned up. That wasn't too bad. So let's run up north. We'll stop by the iron fields, make sure they're okay. And then we'll go ahead and do some repairs to this thing. Take that one camp out, then head back down to the new oil fields and start working on some turrets and things like that. But while we're waiting, or while we're doing all this, our new oil train has actually started, so that should allow for our petroleum output to go up quite a bit. So that's a good thing to see. Race up this way. See how big this camp really is. That's a good size. Alright, well, pull them out here, and we'll roast them alive first. And let's start some speed, take out the turrets. I think all the turrets are dead now. Honestly, I hate to say this, while the tank's a great tool of destruction with the main guns, the flamethrower and everything, it might be better as just a battering ram. Like, these camps were taken down, we're taking damage to the tank. We're taking a lot more damage to the tank than we usually do. But this thing is a great little ram, it's just to take everything out. It's amazing. So, there's another camp. That's a small camp. There's a lot of turrets on it, but once again, it is a small camp. There we go. One chance left. I've got this song stuck in my head. That song's a really odd song. The first time I actually heard, yeah, I know. Once the tank gets stuck, we're kind of in trouble. But, you know, it's not too big of a deal. At least right now. There's a song. It's called. I think it's called "One Chance Left" by the Rascals. I think it is. It's a pop song from like the early '90s, and I had that stuck in my head for some reason today. I think it was playing on the radio, and it's really weird. The first time I ever heard that song, I was working at Kings Island. I know a lot of people know that I used to work at Kings Island. I used to work in what they call Rivertown, which is kind of their frontier land. If you've ever been to Disney, kind of the same comparison. And so, you know, let's stop by here real quick while we're here and make sure everything's okay here. And they used to play bluegrass music the entire time, which I didn't really mind. You know, I've listened to bluegrass music quite a bit growing up. But it was hilarious because, you know, there's some more like traditional songs, what have you. But then they would actually do cover songs, and like you'd play like really like country song, and then you hear like Van Halen, or you know Green Day was kind of a big one. The Rascal song was another one. I'm just like other like really big pop songs done in that kind of style. It was hilarious, and that's why I got that song stuck in my head. And you would not believe how many people came up to us and asked us where we can get the music from. And if you're curious, you can get it online. It's things called the Picking On series, and then you can if you just type in, like, you go to YouTube and type that in, you can find a bunch of songs there. But I think it's hilarious. You know, it's different, and something that I remember quite fondly working at Kings Island. Put that one there, so we get a little more iron going here. Hopefully that should work better. All right, so let's head back down to our new oil field. How many turrets? We can build 2. Probably out of iron. So yeah, let's stop by our main base. We'll grab some iron, and then we will continue up, or continue down, I should say, to our new oil field and get. Oh, am I? Oh, I am out of fuel. Hold on. Pit stop. There we go. Refueled. One also thing with the battering ram, though, is that we use a lot more fuel. So, I mean, we have plenty of fuel. I'm not concerned with fuel, but we just gotta remember to keep some of that on us. Do sail down this way. I don't know what the. You know what? Let's go ahead and build. Let's build 4 gates. Oh, never mind. Actually, there's a gate right here that I totally forgot about. So I just built 3 gates for no reason. I canceled the 4th. Alright, so. There we go. Slide that in there. Alrighty, and we're back at the base. Let's go and turn this way. Alright, come on. Come on. Let me through. There we go. By the way, speaking of copper, how much copper do we have left here? I still have a quarter of a million. That's not bad. Any that are dead up here yet? Not quite. There's some getting a little low, but not too awful bad. So now you can see here our red beakers are overflowing, which now we're waiting on blue ones. It's always something, but that's okay. What was I going to do now? No, iron. That's what it was. The iron plates. It looks like still we're doing so okay on. Let's go grab a little bit of it and start putting it into ammo and stuff like that. Nope, that's where I want to go. Drop about 300 off there. But the 200, almost 100 or 150 ammo almost into there. 52 containers there. Actually, let's do this. There we go. It's out of crude oil again. Speaking of which, we never built the facility up here. So let's actually go. Let's go grab the engines from up here so we can actually build the pumps, and then we can build everything else. So the engines are actually just to the south here. Shouldn't be no more than that. That's 16 engines. I think we'll be okay with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm like, it's like this should have plenty of crude oil. Now there's 2 trains. I'm like, nope, there's only 1 train because we haven't hooked up the other train yet. So it's no big deal. Pumps. There we go. Out, 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 and out. I need a bunch of pipes. We'll need a couple underground connections as well. To run this like this. Probably the easiest way to do this. There we go. Now we need to connect it up to here. So we'll need to at least go underground here. There we go. Let's see if we can do this as far across as we can. Do one more like that, and we'll need a bunch more of these pipes as well. Just trying to save as much actual like ground level space as we can. That should do that, and then we can bring that across to there. And once we get power hooked up to it, we should be in pretty good business. There we go. There's a lot more crude oil flowing in there now, and that should also help backfill into these guys. You see here, they're filling up pretty good. So everything's flowing again. The last one does not have power still. There we go. It's like that one looks like still that one's draining first, and then I'll drain the other one here in just a moment. We got another explosive rocketry done. Energy weapons damage. All right, that one I might. Maybe we should start looking into actually doing the laser turrets. Might be kind of fun. Actually, you know what? That's a flamethrower turret. What would it take to get a laser turret? I'll just research. I think we do that instead. Here's my thinking. Now, when we need batteries, we can do batteries. These don't need ammo. If we can use these instead of the regular turrets, we don't need ammo. Then we don't have to spend as much. We don't have to try to bring ammo down there. While it's going to leave that base undefended for a little bit, yeah, I get that. But at the same time, we can actually we can kind of work on this base for a little bit and get some stuff that worked out here. And then once we get this stuff going, once we get this stuff done, we can then go ahead and get those laser turrets down there. If we have some issues, we can drive down there with the tank, and hopefully most of the stuff is still there. First off, let's see if we can get more copper wiring over here. In this case, we do need to bring some more copper plates over here. If I were to put a refinery here, the only thing it would need is just to place it there. I need some way to get copper ore down here, but the thing is, I don't really need this coal anymore. So let's get rid of this. I'm really considering just ripping all my coal out, because solid fuels can do just as good of a job. Well, I can't do it all. I can't rip all of it out, but, you know, reasons. Grenades and stuff like that. We needed that for the beakers. But if we place one there, let's do some underground, and let's do a couple of these. Actually, let's give me a second underground one. So we can run it. Let's see here. From there to there, there to there. And then we can bring this down to there. Rotate these around. So now we have... Let's move this one closer. I can place it there, and you'll see why. If I can do that and do that, I can now build 3 of these. I need to do one more up. There we go. And actually have 2 plates of copper just being delivered down here. Like that. We need to get some power, though. No big deal. That'll take over that one. Cool. That works. I think that should, you know, deliver more copper to this area. We can probably even put a 3rd one here if we really wanted to. We also, I mean, we could put a 3rd one there. We have to move this. We'll move this one over, which is no big deal. The problem is trying to get this engine line up to here. We can actually, well, maybe not. We have to figure out a way to get this guy. I guess we can just do this. Actually, hold on. Never mind. I don't think that would work. But hopefully we can get this. Will help with a little bit more copper down this way. Because it needs a lot more than it's getting. Like, these batteries aren't getting anything down here. To make more batteries, which, as for the laser turrets, we're going to need. But I do see an uptick in the amount of plates going through here, so that is a good thing. Where's this going to? Oh, this copper wiring over here. Well, that's interesting. Why do we need copper? Well, I guess it's like, why do we need copper wiring over here? It needs a lot of it, but maybe since we have more over here, once that fills up, which it might do here shortly, that'll help start backflowing into the other one, and then we can keep that one going. We'll see. I don't know about that one, but we'll see how that goes. Now, we really should look into maybe getting, because if you look here, the purple beakers are starting to creep up on us. And so we're going to need to figure out how in the world to actually make those. Well, to make those, we need to make 30 rails. We need to make rails, which needs what? I know it needs steel. It needs steel plates and iron sticks. So we'll need both, and we'll also need stone. So we'll need to figure out a way to get stone over here somehow. I'm thinking maybe the best area to actually do this in is probably right here. Just due to the fact that we have all this area, we can easily get them over here. We'll have to bring materials up, which is kind of the issue. But we'll figure that out eventually. You can see here that this is starting to back up just a little bit, which is good, because that means that this machine right here can't keep up with these two as well as all the rest of them. And hopefully that means once this stacks up, which it's about to, let's see if I'm right. like it was about to, and then everything just hit. Like it needed everything there. Looks like more starting to flow down this way. So we got a pretty steady stream of copper wiring going down here too. So maybe hopefully we got some of that figured out. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I got another question, because I know we were making speed modules up here. We have 38 speed modules. That's nice. That is nice. All right, let's try something. Let's actually try to boost our iron refining with speed modules. These things will just fly then. Because now, hopefully, because of the speed modules, they've actually kind of, it'll put more on the line. We'll see. That might help us quite a bit. What else could use? Maybe these guys up here. Because I know these things take a while to actually make. So even boosting these guys up a little bit would help. What else? Don't know. Maybe. What would happen if we actually upgraded all of our iron things here to make more, or to process faster? Let's see. Because I mean, we have them. Let's give it a try. Worst comes to worst, we run out of iron, which is not the worst thing in the world. We can kind of fix that. Just put as many down here as we can. Because if that's the case, if we really start, holy cow, it's almost a solid stream of plates. And if that's the case, then once you get over here to like the iron refining and stuff like that, or the steel refining, you get backed up a little bit, which is a good thing. And really, since we're kind of deadlocked on iron, that means we can start looking to do other things with it as well. So I think it's time to start looking at doing some purple beacons, or beakers, I should say. So where can we pull? We can pull iron from here. So essentially, what I'll have to do is put a splitter here. I can do. I'll put a splitter here, and then I'll reroute this a little bit. So splitter. The one going up here is going to go straight up, and then this one's going to loop around, down, and then back around. So we know it's not going to work. Gotta fix that. Hold on, I got to clean this belt up a little bit. Actually, if we just do this. There we go. Oh, nope, that's not how it's going to work. Wait, we can't just do this. There we go. So now it keeps it on that left side, so we can keep a good steady flow of them going there. So now we have our iron up here. We need to get some steel. That's going to be the fun part. So steel, the easiest place to probably get it from is... put a splitter here. Splitter, please. And we'll need a couple underground belts. If we can put it here, underground belt to here, that's kind of the hope at least. That's not going to quite work the way I want it to, but I just have to loop it around. I don't think it's a huge deal. And then do this. There we go. And we have it to there now. Might be easier if we brought it up here somewhere. Which in that case, if we bring it to about here. Here to there, that works. Let's do laser turret shooting speed. Because I mean, if we're going to have the laser turrets, let's have the best laser turrets we can get. I mean, what's the worst thing I have? It uses power, which I don't know if you guys remember, but we have a lot of power. Alright, so here's kind of an idea. Oh, that's not it. Let's do this. Do an underground belt there, and we can kind of, instead of, you know, having to cross all of that, and that's still able to pull copper from there, so that's the good thing. I gotta turn that to there, and turn this back around like this. Now I need to bring this across somewhere. Because I don't think I'll be able to actually bring enough. I don't think this is, like, I think this is too wide for a normal underground belt. So, you give it a try though. Yeah, it looks like it's about, what, 3 short? I can get about 2 out of it. At best. Because if we did something like this, and nuked those 3, and let's get energy weapon damage done, and then turned it here. If I then break that line, bring it under there. Need 2 more of those. Because I can bring this to there, and then break this line, do it to there, and now I've got our steel finally over here. It only took a half hour, but we did get it over there. Right. Until I realized that actually that is the incorrect iron line, and I was being duped the entire time. Whew, boy. Alright, well, that's a bit of an issue. I really thought that was the iron line we were looking for, and it's not. That's the one going up to our uranium refinery. We'll have to cross again here. All this to bring some steel up to this area. Thankfully, it doesn't use too much steel, but... Is it really? I would say, are we really that full? Holy cow. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stack inserter. So let's grab another one of those and a fast inserter. So essentially what I'm going to do, just pretty much make a second crate there to help unload this train, because it could very well be that we have plenty more uranium up at our mine, and we would never know it because it's all stuck up there. So let's get that going here, because I don't really have anything else. I want to get a stack inserter just so that it goes a little bit faster. Do we have power here? We do have plenty of power there. So let's get this guy there, so we at least get him unloaded, and then that guy can go. But because they, one of those actually was a 235, that we can use that pretty easily. All right, so now that we've got through that fiasco, let's start running our. Let's run our steel line there. I don't think we'll be able to make it. We probably should be able to make it through there on one belt. So right there, perfect. And then we need to crunch this conveyor belt, connect the dots. There we go. All right, so now we have steel over here. Did take us a little bit, but we figured it out. So, rails. First thing we're going to need, well, we're going to need some crafters, but that's okay. So the first things for rails we'll need is stone. Let's worry about that here in a minute. Iron stick is the first thing we'll need. So let's get that going. We'll also need a couple inserters as well. So iron sticks we'll produce there. Iron stick, we just need 1 iron plate. Seems pretty simple there. Let's get rid of that crafter. There we go. So, in that case, we'll put a power line there. That should take care of that. It's taking so long. There we go. This guy needs to make iron plate or iron sticks. We are now. I have it out here. Need some conveyor belts. Also need some more power lines. And let's do this. Until we get some power lines going here, we'll need to hold on just a second here. So now we have our steel, we have our iron rods, and now we need to get our stone over here. And so pretty much the next spot over here will be for our rails. So the rails can actually be built here. And for that we'll need a lot of stuff for this one. Alright, let's do this. Turn it up like that. So there is that. We'll need to insert something there. And insert something for there. So there we go. This guy needs some power. We can get that to him. And then do that out like that. And now we need our stone. Now I think our stone's going to be a little bit easier to get to. Let's see here. I mean, I say that, and it's going to be a bit of a mess. If we run a splitter here, let's do that. We'll run a splitter there. Number one, we might need to get some more... Crap. I was saying we might need to get more stone going. But if you notice here, we took over our stone mine with our drones and our copper thing here, so... Ooh, big yikes. Alright, I really do need more stone. Well, we're not running low on it. I mean, it's still... Alright, let's get the drone port over here, actually. Oh, it doesn't fit over there. Well, that's awesome. What other central location can it fit in? Right there. That's probably where I have to put it. There we go. We'll need some power. There we go. Where is the robots that were in there? I know we had a construction robot and we had a logistics bot. There we go. It's doing something. Because it's off to repair something. Alright. Fair, my dude. Alright, wall. Why are we out of walls? Oh, this guy's stealing all the walls. That could very well be why. Would be an issue. Let's go ahead and stuff 100 walls in each. Alright, so we put another miner. Well, we can kind of get a little tricky with it, but we could put another miner in there. What we really do need to do, if we move this miner up one to there, we can put another miner down here and be okay still. I mean, it's going to take some resources from him, of course, but there we go. And that should do that one. So now we hopefully should have enough stone to do this. Shoot. This is going to be a little bit harder than I thought it would be. It's going to have to go there. So, turn it there, 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 and there. So it's going up here. Turn that there and there. Do some more underground. We'll see how this works. Well, it's doing a lot in a small area, and it's not ideal. We will need some more power to there, but I can do that. I will need to do this. And then run this. Which you're making a second tunnel there. Need to make another one of these there. Actually, I'll need to move it back one more. Hopefully this will reach. It will. Good. Another underground pipe here. Let's grab 2 more. So there, and then we can run this a little bit along the pipe here. And then if I don't think I can reach that, they won't reach that far. So we'll need one more. But one more of those and these. We can use actually the steel line since it's only using half the belt. We actually can use that to kind of hand deliver this stuff to the oh crap, deliver this to the crafter itself. So there's that. Out to there and in. There we go. So now we finally got stone flowing over here. And I'll start picking that up. I want to leave a break here so that we can do that. And there we go. We got rails coming out of here now. Awesome. Alright, so we have that now. We need to get some laser turrets going here, though. So now we need electrical furnaces, which electrical furnaces are a pain in the butt because they need the advanced circuitries, don't they? They do. They also need stone bricks, which what we can do, which you also need steel plates for. So what we could do, or steel for, what we can do is actually put a refinery over here, which I think I'm going to do. While I could, I could very well add a line just for stone bricks over here. I think what's going to be easier is if I do something like this, pull from here, whitelist only stone, and now bring this as a other conveyor belt to there. And then we can do an out here as well. So we'll need 2 of those. It's going to need power. So then I'll start refining those into stone brick. Bring that out again. So does the refinery like this need... It does not need iron. So I'm wondering if here, do I put another one of these guys and do something like this? We'll see my genius here in a moment. We get a personal laser turret now. But if I do something like this, I need to actually move this back 1. Whitelist steel. I need power still. Do something like that. Now that's going to drop the steel on here. We can actually use this conveyor belt to actually run this up to there. The reason I wanted to do that is because I don't want, you know, because if I need to, I can expand the rail one out, which it very well could need more, especially since it needs 30 of them per beaker. I'm not saying that we will, but it might need something like that. There is that. Let's go ahead and put another one of those down there. This guy's going to be creating these furnaces. Now it's going to be a little harder to get the advanced circuitry up here. We do have a line here. We have 141. Let's just go for right this second. Let's take them up there kind of manually, just so that we can start. We'll take half there. Just so we can kind of start our belts. We can kind of see where we're at right now. Like what we need still. Or we can at least get the production going, and then we can kind of get this automated a little bit better. So out there, I need some power lines. There we go. So now we have our furnaces, we have our rails, and then we need our, what's the last thing we needed? I don't remember. Where's it at? There we go. Productivity module. This is what's going to be a pain in the butt. It looks like it's just a tier 1. So maybe it's not as bad, but it's essentially electronic circuits and the advanced circuits. So we're going to need probably more advanced circuits, is what I'm thinking here. So, in that case, I did this kind of the easy way, and where I can actually very easily increase production on these things, because I kind of knew we were going to need more eventually. But 2, 3, 4. That shouldn't be too big of an issue. The big issue is going to be the copper wiring, which it's abysmal, to be honest with you. But we can figure it. We can maybe try to figure out something else. We probably need to start mining more copper as well, because we're going to get to the point where we're going to be out of copper totally, or getting at the point where we're refining more than we're actually mining. So. Yeah, kind of an issue. Let's see here. I've got 2 more of these guys. So 1, 2. And I think I'm going to be 1 or 2 short on the actual things we'll need. There. And so we still have a bunch of those guys, so that's no big deal. We'll need 1 in there. 1 out here. Actually, I'll move it down 1. And then 1 out there. So now we need a bunch of conveyor belts to get the materials to these guys. Don't really need actually that much. There we go. And then these guys need a way to drop off their stuff. There is that. We're going to be making advanced circuits. Alright, so looks like so actually while we're down, let's grab some batteries. I know we have plenty of them. Are we just running low on... It's not really running low on iron plates, because we're making a good amount of them. We might just have to start making. We might just need another place to make more copper wiring. Which, in that case, what I'll do, I can get rid of that one, and I'll show you why here. I'm going to take this. Also, we need another crafter. So I'll rotate that one to there. Turn that to there. Something like that. And like that. Bring this along here. Turn this like that. And then bring it along the back side of the crafters, because I don't quite think we'll have the reach to kind of get it to where it needs to go without that. So let's move it 1 down more. Just like that. This, and bring that to there. Now this one is just going to be doing copper wiring for this one, so I don't, it really won't need too awful much. So let's see here. Let's do discharge or defensive turrets, or defense. I don't know what that is actually, because we really haven't get to play around with this much. All right, so in goes copper, out goes copper wiring. Oh yeah, that's an issue. Because that won't work. That's an issue. Put one there. If we do that, we rotate this up. Put that there. 2 more of those. Because the problem was, it was actually trying to place it on the same part as these electrical circuits, which won't work if you took physics at all. 2 physical things cannot occupy the same space. What is being damaged? Iron field's still being damaged. Alright, so now it looks like some of the stuff's starting to filter down here a little bit more, which is a good thing. Do we have any more speed modules? That might help us as well. You know what? Come think about it. Why don't we boost our... It seems like we got, you know, our iron problem solved by some speed... But look at this. We got our iron problem solved by speed boost. Why don't we do the same for our copper production? I don't know if this is going to help at all. We'll see. So I also think part of the problem is we're not mining enough. Which, I mean, sort of. It could be an issue, but... we're going to be 1 short. Alright, well, not ideal, but it's starting to stack up, though, so that's at least good to see. But as you can see here, nothing's getting down here, which is not ideal, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and create a few more miners. All of them are still going pretty good, though, so it's not like we're lacking in miners than we normally are. So some more conveyor belts up here. Do some of that. We're also going to need some power, which is fine. I should do 1 more miner just to keep it even. There we go. We actually do have a dead... We actually have 2 dead miners. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's not good. Alright, hold on. That's not good. Alright, well... We knew this might happen. This isn't good at all. Alright, let's fly down here. See if we can stop the bugs from destroying everything, at least. Right now it's just walls, so... that might slow him down enough to where we can get this guy down here. Also, this means that we need to start building some turrets. Which also means we can only build 1. Not ideal. Crap. More walls are being taken down. Come on. That's kind of a race against the clock here, but... Come on, come on, come on. There's the gate. Just 2 of them. That's all it took, though. Alright, well, at least it was just walls. We can fix walls. But we do have our first laser turret available. Holy cow, look at that range. Does need power, though, so as expected. Problem is we are out of everything. Holy cow. Alright, let's, number 1, let's head back. I need copper, and I need iron. This one's a little bit faster than the tank, so I'll take this kind of... Oh my god. I think that was the one there already. Let's not worry about that one. But that might be where they're coming from. And if that's true, we really need to get our defenses up there. I think we got to put the beakers on pause right now, and we'll let's run and grab some defense now. All right, let's actually turn this guy around. We need some more. Oh, you know what? I got some cliff explosive. This will make it a little bit easier to get in and out of here. Oh, there's our repair drone. There he is. Great. So copper, please. which actually is up here somewhere. It's right there. And some iron plates. And so in this case, now we need to get some more laser turrets. We'll build 5 for right now. It's going to take us a little while because it does take quite a few components. So we got at least one down there. We don't have the power to it though. Let's see what else. I mean, how everything else is going. It looks. I mean, it seems like copper plates are good. Are flowing pretty good still. We're just not producing enough. It seems like that might be the case. We're just not producing enough. Once again, wiring at least, I should say. Energy weapon damage 2. Why not? Especially since we're starting to actually use laser weapons. It's kind of a neat thing. I've seen them once in a tutorial, but I haven't really ever built them myself because I really didn't need them, at least up until this point. All right, so let's go grab our little buggy here. Let's head back out to the oil field real quick. Oh crap. Well, that didn't work out well. Wasn't paying attention and accidentally hit the power pole. So right now that laser turret totally useless without power and without that pole there. Go. Come on. There we go. Alright. Edge placed now. And we can continue. I might just have to put walls around my power poles just so that I don't hit them. It's not really from, the locals or anything. That's just me. Which is kind of sad to think about, but alright. When you are your own worst enemy, that's kind of the, not the ideal thing. We got 2 of them. Let's build at least 3 more. We'll probably need more than that, but I want to at least get them started. I'm having issues with this buggy today. I think I'm so used to the tank, it's just a lot slower, I guess. Which really, we can also really upgrade our main base to laser turrets pretty easily, since we already have, power going to our sorters or to our inserters. It wouldn't be hard to upgrade them to these at all. I mean, the only thing it's time consuming. That's essentially it. Hopefully these new laser turrets will be able to take on pretty much anything that comes at us. We might even put some, well, now that we've cleared out the kind of the northern part there, we really don't need any more defensive stuff. At least for right now. I haven't seen an alert up there in a long while. I think that should be able to cover that area pretty well. It's kind of hoping to see these things in action while we're here. Right, let's see here. So we've got 1 there. Probably probably 3 more at least. We'll do 2 for right this second, and we'll get this one powered up. This is just a big spider web of power, but it has to be like that sometimes. I mean, I could antagonize them and see if they'll run over here and start hitting my lasers. It'd be hilarious if they did. Might have to do that. I know it's a little tempting fate a little bit, but why not? We can try it. there should work. And we'll have to build a few more of these guys. We might only need one more. I could be wrong, but let's see. Yeah, it might only be one more. Well, we got more stuff up here, so maybe 2 more. Or 3 in total. Come on. It's actually streamed. Funny that this stream's been going by pretty quick. Usually, for some reason, these streams always. It seems like you know, these streams can be a little long, but this one it seems like it's going. I mean, we've been doing quite a bit. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to do in this one, and we just kind of went with it. So, all right, let's have some fun. Let's see if we can antagonize these guys just enough to where we can pull them back into the base and onto the laser turrets. I can help clean them up too. It's no big deal. Oh, hold on. Alright, that's kind of neat. They're a little slow, and they need a little more damage, which, I mean, that's what we're doing now. Look at that, we didn't have to draw them into us. They attacked us on their own free will. So let's get this one right there. Maybe one down here. Maybe, well, we might need one more after that. What am I using for this? I'm actually still using coal on this guy. Huh. I need to swap that out. Anyways. I need one more. There we go. Alright, there is that. Might be easier actually to run the power from there. There we go. I know a bit of a flaw that you can actually take out the power to a turret from outside the base, but sometimes you gotta take those risks. I don't think the aliens are that smart to know that. I could be wrong, but you know. Look at that. Almost all these are full. Or getting close to what they're about 7,000 away. Actually not bad. I think we can kind of get away with one more turret. I know this might be a little bit of overkill, but you know, reasons. Alrighty, we can head back up to the main base, and I want to try to get the purple beakers at least going before the end of the episode or the end of the stream. I say episode. I don't know why. I mean, I remember also, I put this up on YouTube as well, and kind of an episodic thing, so, you know, so if you guys are curious, if you guys are newer here, if you guys are curious about other streams like this, or how I got to this point, you can always go into my YouTube channel. They are all there. Actually, the Planet Coaster one from Wednesday just went up this morning, so if you guys are curious about that, that one's from my Thunder Lake Amusement Park. It's a pretty neat little park if you haven't seen that yet. We're rolling into here. Let's see. How are we doing on this? Alright, so it's keeping it pretty well down. So that's a good thing to see. Really, we need to get more advanced circuits going here. But, that being said, let me look at some beakers here. So we've got the rails, we've got the furnaces going. We need the you need to get more advanced circuits to actually get our productivity modules going. Kind of wish it was the speed modules, because those would be a lot easier. They'd actually be more useful. There we go. Take that back up. I don't know. I think we're going to have to worry about copper production before we really dive into this head on. Because I don't see how. What is that? What's this one doing here? I guess we were just sitting there. Because I really don't see any way we can really do or get up to this point without having to really worry about copper. And that's kind of the issue I'm seeing here. Alright, so we can run more of these guys. I think we can. Do I run it like right there? There we go, and let's keep running this up this way. So now we have all three well, we don't, let's say, hold on. Let me actually cut that back there. Let's cut this back a little bit. We need to get, well, crap, we also need these green modules here, or green, I'm wondering, hold on. Can I remove that one? And move this over one? And do that. Now, if I do this and move this inserter over there, we run a conveyor belt this way. We'll need to have two more, and I'll show you why. Because I'm thinking this guy could produce enough to make, because we're only running probably, well, it's a little tight in there. We'll actually need to break that. Put this. Put it there. We'll need a splitter. Put that one there. Do it to there, and then we'll need to do some power. I'm thinking that one machine might be able to handle both of those. Because you gotta remember, that's not going to produce very many at all. But this should be able to produce what we need over here. Now, we need another crafter. We'll need one of these. Put that there. And then we'll need the basic productivity module. There we go. Now we can actually use this one to put it. Ooh, actually we can't do that. Cut that back to one there. I'm gonna put half of the, well, we're gonna put half of those in there. We're gonna need some more speed modules. Let's be real here. We'll probably need another one of these as well. We'll do a third line for this anyway, so let's do a second crafter here. Like that. We'll need one inserter, or we'll need one inserter, we'll need three of them. We'll go out this side for the exit here. Can't do that. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Need a couple of those, though. And then, my crafter should be ready here. So I can do this. I'm just going to need power. We can do it, can we do it on that side? We should be able to do that. And there, and there. And then... there's that. And then the next one, we can actually start building our beakers on this one. So we'll need another crafter. The other issue trying to get these over to here. And I realize I kind of messed up here, so I'm going to have to fix that. Come on. There we go. We'll do it right there. We'll insert a long inserter. That is okay. And then we do a normal inserter there. So then we can do it out there and run our outs this way. And this guy, we need to produce the purple beakers. We need power down here, which is okay. Alright, so what do we do now? Now we need to look at where we need to bring the purple ones in over here. Now I'm thinking we can actually run a second line. We can actually probably get both the yellow and the purple beakers over there, but I think might be the best way to do this. Let's do this. I'll show you what I'm doing here in a second. There we go. And we're out of green beakers now. You notice this? It seems like one beaker or another is out for some reason or another. What are we're missing the inserters. Why is our inserters not being built? We're out of gears because we're out of iron over here. Where is this guy dropping? Where are we taking this to? Oh, these guys actually need... Okay. Which means we're not making enough iron. Why are we not making enough iron? Or it's just getting split so much that it's not getting enough down here. Could be the reason. Or really, well, we just got a shipment of... iron in from the field, so that might just be it. We were running a little low on iron, it looks like, and it's back up now. So I think here shortly we'll be back up and running on that. But I like to see all these beakers out there. It's awesome. Anyways, let's we've got that going again. Where's this easiest way we're going to run this through? Because we're actually starting to create beakers, which is a good thing to see. We're going to need at least one underground. I probably need a couple of them, so let's just create a couple while we're here. I'm thinking do it there, and I can't quite get there. Do something like that. We might not do that one right there. I might actually run it up north a little bit more. I know it's a bit dangerous running in between an unloading train, but you know, it's okay. Alright, there's that. Run this up north here. Also standing on railroad tracks. Not an ideal situation there. This is starting to become a little bit of an issue. Something we might need to have to start looking to actually getting a delivery system for our copper now. So we're starting to run a little low. I mean, we still have turned 25 here, but it means just since, what, maybe half hour ago, 40 minutes ago, we've already gone through 25,000 copper. And it's not ideal. So look at this ammo though. We have a lot of ammo stacking up, which is good. It means we are well defended, is what that means. Oh. I don't see our beakers around here anywhere. Have I not connected this up yet? It's very possible I haven't. Maybe I have. Is our beaker just missing? Oh, because I don't have those connected. That's probably why. Don't need all that conveyor belt anymore. And then really, if I keep it along here, I only need one more underground section. Oop, that's not it. Oop, oop. Take this around like this. And then we need one there. One there. Bring that down to there. Oh, actually, I can't do that. Crap. Alright, well, you actually go back to there. I wanted to bring it there. And next thing, I'm going to need a splitter. Surprise. One of my most used items on the conveyor belt thing is a splitter. Besides the conveyor belt itself, but... and then we'll need one more underground section. We'll rotate this one down to there. And this will put our tunnel here. So now we got them over here, finally. This has been a bit of a pain, but we got them over here. Come on. We've almost got them down to at least this side. And then we're going to need more the larger inserters, but that's okay. Oh, that's not going to work. Ooh, that's not going to work. You know what? Let's get rid of this one. Actually, I'm going to continue on this one. Go. I'll have to redo this a little bit. There we go. Now we should be free and clear to do the rest of this pretty easily. We're getting attacked over here. Yeah, we're actually getting attacked. Just right over here. It's actually kind of surprised. We haven't been attacked at the main base in quite a while. Speaking of which, though, we do need to actually... Let's go grab a few repair kits for our drone section down here. We can throw one... Oh, they only need one. Alright, well, we might need to build some more logistics or construction bots so we can do some fast repairs if need be. Might be kind of nice to see that. Alright, so now we're almost there. And there's some ancient power poles over here now. There we go. So now we need to take these and make sure that we can get... So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, why did I just do that? I thought we had 2 lines here. We only have 1. Alright, well... So that lasts like 10 minutes. Didn't need it. We actually just need to do this. Now, when you do this side... Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so there. I found the one spot that doesn't have power. Alright, well. Do that. There. There, and one more. Well, actually, I need 2 more. How did I miscount that? I can't do it there, so I'll need a couple more power poles. We can't sneak them through there. We can't sneak them around there. That should work there. Alright, so now all of them should be able to get purple beakers now, which is a good thing. We're still lacking green beakers, though, which is not ideal. Because we're still lacking in these guys. What does this need to create these guys? We're still short on those gears. This guy's hogging them all, essentially. What if we did this? I gotta figure out where this went up to these guys. So, what if we actually created something like this. And then we actually use that crafter. By the way, this is an ancient one. Let's get a newer one in here. Doing the gears. Now, oh, another energy weapon thing done. Let's get another one going here. Let's get a second one of these guys in here. Let's actually not use the old ones. Let's get a newer one. If I can figure out a way to get the iron back here, I can get the gears back this way. So if I do something like this, though, run that to there. So basic, just one iron. It's kind of it's odd actually, you know, not having to work about too complex stuff. Actually, let's do it there, and then out there you are going to do more gears, and you're going to output to there. Actually, both of them are going to output to there. Hold on, I gotta figure out how I want to do this now. Because I want to have both of these guys kind of filtering, because I mean, really, they do. So if we can just get them both connected to there, we'll be fine. So assembly machine. Let's actually put it up here. Give us a little more room to maneuver down here. And we'll put the power pole there. So we can put the iron in there. We can actually bring it out there. That should work. Let's get rid of that guy, and then we can put another newer power pole in here. Once again, we're using old power poles in here still. This is, you can tell this is the very old part of the build here. Actually, put this over there, and we can use this. Turn it here, here, and here. Run this underground to there. This is just going to make a big loop, I know, but to there, and we need to move this one to there. Now that, I mean, fair enough, it's not, like, it's not going to create a huge amount of gears, but that should allow it to now focus both machines on both the red beakers and on the production of inserters, which it looks like it's starting to kind of back up a little bit, which is kind of what I want. I mean, the green beakers should be flowing here shortly, which looks like it is, and the machines are starting to bypass them, so it looks like all the machines are going to get back up and going again pretty quickly. So that's good to see. Yeah, I don't know why. I think also the iron has something to do with it. I mean, we're also, I mean, now that the iron's starting to slow down a little bit, it might have some issues, but you know, we'll see. It's one of those things. It's really difficult to kind of know exactly what's going on. You know, with what's actually running low and what you actually need to do. There, make sure every one of these. I just want to double check and make sure all these have at least access to the purple ones. So looks like they do, because these guys actually have. Yeah, guy actually has all 5 now. Awesome to see. So it looks like it'll just be taking a couple minutes, and we'll get more green beakers going, and everything should be fine here shortly. But as for now, I think we're okay. See how our purple beaker production's going. So the rails, as I figured, would be kind of the slowdown point. So let's. What else do we need? Or we actually need steel more than anything. Let's go on with our steel production. Take a look here. We got backups of steel here. Why is none of that? Oh, I see. Because not all of this is going, or not all of this is from. Let's see if that works. Oh, it does. Perfect. So not all the steel furnaces are actually for that line. So if we can do that, it'll still, you know, put a good amount of steel on that belt, but, you know, I really need to get more iron in here. And we might have to actually build our train longer so we can get more iron in here. So you can see here, we actually have any empty containers. Well, not there, of course, but, you know. What if I did something like this? Hold on. Try to do something like that. That should allow it more iron to get out. Because you see here, we're just got iron sitting here, which is not good. Up here it's not bad. Because these are all empty now. I wonder if that was part of our issue. Wonder if because we're trying to load everything on that one side of that belt, it's not unloading as it should. I guess that's possible. And this is just helping alleviate it a little bit. I don't know. That might help a little bit. We'll see. So you see here, a lot of these refineries are actually just sitting here, which is not good. Because, I mean, you know, with the refinery sitting here, that means the beakers, the production is not going as well as it should. Especially like down here. Like the copper wiring is not going great down here either. Which we might, let's go ahead and just put at least probably 2 more of these guys. I know we only got about 15 minutes left before the end of the stream, but I think, see, once again, it's not really the copper or the production itself, it's just the there's no copper plates there. So do we need to create more copper plates? Number one, probably not, because these guys are just stacked full of copper. They can't drop off. He's out of coal now. Let's move him over to here. It's a bit of a pickle, that's what it is. I mean, while yes, we're pretty much refining all the copper ore that's coming through here. The problem is there's not a lot coming. I mean, there's some coming through here. But if we do something like... yeah, let's actually do this. This should help a little bit. Get more copper flowing. Is actually just turning this to the other side of the belt. So there is that. But now we got to figure out... There's got to be a way we can split this somehow. As in, we can split the belt earlier. If we split the belt earlier, then we might be able to get rid of that one. If we split the belt earlier, we might be able to actually get the ability to, you know, put more onto a belt or put more onto a belt, and like with these down here would only feed certain lines, stuff like that. We'll see. The idea is there. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. Dang it! It is 1 short, isn't it? It's probably more than that actually. Oh, actually, it's not what I'm looking for. Because of you've got to be kidding me. All right, well that's not gonna work. Because essentially what I'm thinking of is if I can split it. Because right now this is getting plenty of copper ore, or copper wiring. The problem is, where was that line at? Right here. if there's a way I can figure out how to kind of split it from up here, like maybe actually get rid of that coal line over here. Hold on. No, that's the main coal line. Never mind. Maybe something like this. Hold on. Let's cross it again. Turn it like that. Because you see here, this is all completely stacked full. In all honesty, we really can't. That's not a good thing. Because I'm thinking this at least. Because if that's completely full, that means once it gets down here, these aren't really helping us at all because they're so full. Which is not good either. Thinking about getting rid of those two coal things and just ripping this conveyor belt up. Let's make sure this guy has power first. And I want to split it further back here. Like maybe here. This should work. If I split it here and then run this south. Now, there should be less copper. Can we actually tell it to favor the right side? That might work. Now, where do we need to go with this one? We need to go take it here. But, if we reroute this a little bit, can we get it a little bit easier? I'll put that there. As in, can I go... I can go there with it. And I can do that. I just have to do that, and then roll that out there. Run this that way. And then... this can now go this way and turn into there. So now you can kind of see that this is starting to break up this a little bit more. Hopefully then that means these guys can actually start producing or actually putting their copper onto the belts, as we still have a steady stream of copper going everywhere. That might have been what was really causing our issues. If you look down here now, fair enough, this might just because we had it stopped for a while. But now we have plenty of room. We can actually put the second, or we can put a second and probably a third on here, to be honest with you. Of these guys on here, and not have to worry about running out of copper plates. That's kind of I think that's the issue I'm seeing with this. There, and one more. Oh crap, hold on, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's an issue. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there's no way out. What I can do, though, is place these down again. Hold on, let's run the belt really quick, because if I do it here, run this to there, and turn this like I did before. There we go. Now I need to have 3 of these. 1, 2, get rid of that one, 3. Put that there. We need to do this and run this across to there. That should work. 1, 2, 3, and I messed that up. Well, I can work with this. One more, please. So all I have to do is bump it out this way and then turn it. Need one more power pole, and we can get all 3 of these going now. Need to produce copper wiring. Copper wiring as fast as you can. That looks a lot better than it did. it's starting to fill up that belt just nice. So hopefully, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Because now, if we look here, we're still getting a ton of copper plates down through here. It's not, you can tell it's starting to slow down a bit, but even still, we're getting more than we had. And I think what we need to do, actually, is cut this one off. And we'll kind of pull it back here, because we are running out of stone, and I could use that there. So, that being said, we've got copper going pretty well. I mean, even with the, I think the new copper range, it's helping. Let's go back up here and look at the copper really quick. Yeah, I would say so, because look at that, solid. It's still solid all the way down through here. It's starting to back up here. Yeah, I think we'll be just fine. I don't think we'll have any issues with. Well, we might have issues later, but for right now, I think we're doing okay with our copper. Because look here, this thing is now stacked and packed with advanced circuits. That's amazing. Never thought I'd see that again. We had it once the last episode, I think it was. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get some speed modules. Let's hand those out. You get 2. Well, I got plenty in this one, so 2 and 2. There we go. Get those guys going as fast as we can get them. And let's see, anything else that could use a speed module? One of our research. I think the research facilities. You have to get those via research, so probably not the most ideal. Oh no, you can. I'm sorry. What? I did not know that. Let's stack these guys full of speed modules. Once again, we are out of the green beakers. What's it up this time? We're out of conveyor belts. Where are we building conveyor belts at? Building them here. And we're out of gears. Ah. I see the issue now. Can we finagle this a little bit? I mean, we could do this. If we move this guy, we need to move this guy. We need to put one there to actually insert the iron gear into. If we run a splitter, which once again, splitters, that's kind of the theme of the episode now, it seems like. And then put an inserter here. We can tell it to start making conveyor belts again. That should allow, then we can put an out going out this way. The problem is I don't know what side is going to put it on, so we're about to figure that out. And then we'll have to work from it, or work on it from there. Because now, if that's true, if it's always going to put it on that side, I need to do that. There we go. Pretty simple. Hopefully that doesn't mean that that was actually one of the reasons we were having issues with gears, is that we weren't actually using the gears as we needed to. Would be a bit of an issue. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We're producing too much copper now. All right, hold on. Cut it off there. That means we have to get a little crafty with this, because we need to do this and run it parallel in there. So there, that'll work. It's a little odd, but it will work. All right, so now we should have more green beakers going again. We do. Yay, that one's done. All right, laser shooting speed number 4. Or do we really want those? Or what does these give? These are the express splitters. Or do we want to get automation 3? don't know. Let's do that. Why not? I haven't seen those yet. But guys, it is 3:55. I think it's about time to wrap up. You can see here, we've come a long way since the beginning of this stream, and it is amazing. We've got plenty of speed modules now. We can start to get automation 3. We've got our. Oh, hold on. This is that's an issue. Hold on. Before we end, there is an issue. Output priority right. I'm sorry. Output priority. Shoot, I can't tell it just to put it on this right side, can I? I mean, I can. It's actually just do this. There we go. Because this would not work. There we go. That should work better now. But we're still holding on these guys. We have plenty of steel now. Oh, we're out of stone. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's an issue. Yeah, these guys aren't getting the stone it needs because... Alright, let's do that. Get rid of that one. And... Alright, hold on. This is actually is a bigger issue than I thought it would be. Because these guys did not have enough stone. Alright, hold on. So we need to combine these somehow. What happens with the splitter if you do it backwards? Well, let's see. Like, if I don't know if this will work or not, but like if I do that, and then put the iron in the back. Oh, that's not gonna work. Hold on. And I put this output priority to the right. What happens then? I don't know. I'm going to try this out. I don't think it's even enough to really input priority to the right. Hold on. That seems to be working. I mean, this thing's just cranking out rails now. Let's actually, before we go, let's actually add 2 speed modules to it, just so that we know that it is going as fast as it can go right now. I'd say I am kind of concerned that I can also use a couple speed modules. That the iron would eventually back up here enough that it would not get enough stone, but at the same time, we can pull stone from either side here. As long as we have enough crafters over here, I think we can maybe get this to work. But right now, guys, that's going to be next week's issue. But we actually have a power issue over here as well. Just to get that going there. So I think for now, guys, that'll be it for me. Let me go ahead and save the game. I'm going to figure this out. I don't think I quite got that one built correctly, but we'll figure it out next time. But guys, thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are curious on how to help me out, how to support me, the best way you can do it is just leaving a follow. We're at 46 right now, so we're still planning on doing a 50 follower special. That's going to be Planet Coaster. I've got some plans for that already. So hopefully we can get there by the end of the year. We are starting to run a little low on streams, but that is okay. We'll get there. I have confidence in us. If you guys are also new here, if you are wanting to check out more content of mine, I do have a YouTube channel. There actually is a link right below the stream here. You can check that out there. I have all my past streams there. Anything from Planet Coaster, Colonization, some Classic and Evil Genius. There's a whole plethora of games on there. If you want to check that out, always go there. It's a great place to see that, and it helps tide over the time until my next stream. Speaking of streaming, I do stream 2 times a week, every Wednesday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays are usually on Planet Coaster days, and Fridays has been kind of any game that I kind of want to fit in here. I've been playing Factorio, trying to do a playthrough of that. We're getting towards the end of that, so we might have to look into a new game coming up here soon, maybe even before the end of the year. So that'll be kind of interesting. Other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys for joining me once again. I do appreciate it. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys back here on Wednesday for some more Planet Coaster. But until then, guys, have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday.